What's going on, guys? Jadu YGO, and I'm here at YCS Providence, Rhode Island. And who am I here with?
Devone Smith.
And what did you play today?
I played Fire King.
Not Malice or Mitsurugi? What?
No, I'm on my Dinkabooey.
All right. You said you want to do your shout-outs at the end or the beginning, man?
I'll do them now. I wanted to shout out you,
Jadu
YGO, for doing the deck profile. Shout out to my sponsor, Semi-Limited Podcast. Good content over here. Go check them out. And that's all.
All right, let's get straight into that deck profile.
Yes, sir. All right, I played Fire King, guys. You guys should know this by now. But I played 3 Ponics. Starters, obviously. 3 Alkinets. You realistically, to play this deck optimally, you need to see this in your hand, but it is what it is. This is just for consistency. Ponic searches Fire King spell, field spell, and then this pretty much is field spell. Field spell gets you to winning the game. Next Fire King cards. OG Garunix. Just more consistency. Half the time you have to normal summon a fire and crash into it and get your stars playing. Your play started, so this just helps having it in your starter lineup. 3 Kieran, Imperm Dodger, and then non-target pop. This is the best card in the deck sometimes. This is how I feel. Perfect card. 1 Arvada, and then 1 brick. Arvada really good. This brick is a brick. You don't want to see it in your starter hand, but once this hits the field, it's kind of cracked. Spells, 2 Skyburn, 2 is the nuts. Half the time you use 1 to crack the board. Second one's just for follow-up, make sure they can't play. Then field spells, and then I only played 2 Sanctuary. I didn't want 3. Sometimes this does feel like a dead card, but it does get your play started, so it's needed. Oh, and then XYZ Garunix goes hard. Next cards were for consistency, 3 Extrav and Prosp. Extrav sometimes in this deck works as Ash bait, sorry. So, and like Ash kind of kills your play with field spell, sometimes a well-timed Ash, so it's nice when you start with this, they don't know what you're playing, they immediately Ash it. Called by, and then after that, just hand traps. I think it was 17 to be exact, but this was my hand trap lineup. Impulse, this is the reason I'm playing the deck. This card is really good in the meta right now. A lot of people are playing Malice and Mitsurugi Raizio. Malice, obviously, we know how you hit this with that deck, but with the Mitsurugi cards, the new ritual they have, the 1-card starter, very, very good card. This kills that, and then also using it on the ritual spells. Good card. Next hand traps, played 3 Imperm to go with the Impulse, so if you start with this, Impulse destroys. 3 Droll. Droll was a meta card for right now, meta choice. Mitsurugi Raizio is rough with it. If people are still playing Raizio, Droll is really good against that. It's very bad into Malice, but sometimes if they're playing the Fiendsmith cards, it might work out. But for the most part, I side this out for Malice. 3 Ash. Really good card, but it's also a fire, so sometimes I have to, Alkinex, our starter, has to destroy a fire to do its job, so sometimes you have to destroy an Ash to start playing. And then I played 2 Bestials and then 2 Nib. The Bestials were more for people who are going to still be playing Fiendsmith, and then also it kind of interacts with Mitsurugi Raizio. The Mitsurugi cards, obviously, but sometimes I would say these were underperformed this weekend. Same thing with Nib, to be honest. I kind of sided this out almost every game. I know if I play Mitsurugi Raizio, I sided it out. If I played, I think I only kept it in for Malice, but to be honest, it doesn't really do the best against Malice. I don't know how I feel about Nib, but 17 hand traps.
How many cards in the main?
40 exact.
All right, let's just go to the side deck.
Side deck. I played Lancia, of course, for Malice. Fualos for almost every deck. Corellia for now Malice more, and Raizio, and Mitsurugi somewhat. Only going first cards, 2 Solemn. And then I played the 1 of DD Crow. I wanted to have a little bit more cards for Mitsurugi Raizio, and sometimes this card helped you with certain lines where you could chain them tributing for costs and stopping the extra monster effect they would get on res. and then I played 2 lightning and a feathers duster. This was for Malice, and then this was for also maybe if I ran into a blue eyes, but that's about it.
Okay.
Please proceed to end of match procedures. If you need assistance with these procedures, please raise your hand and call for a
Extra deck,
judge.
I ran 2 Hida.
Now.
This card is amazing. Pretty much the charmers in this deck just work to get to Princess. I played 1 dark and I played 1 liner to go with the Charmy lineup. Then since I play Extrav, it was mostly 3-ups, so I run 3 of the XYZ Garunics, because you don't really want to banish all these. I played 3 Princess because you don't really want to banish all these as well. I played the 1 of All Mirage because sometimes you normal summon a hand trap crash. I played the 1 Anima. I played 2 Typhons and then 1 SP.
Okay. Well, sir,
That's fire king, guys.
you took a different deck to this YCS. Are we going to see you at future events?
Yes, of course. I'm gonna try to make it to whatever I can, but you know, sometimes we do have a life out of here.
God, yes. Well, see you next time, brother.
All right, thank you again.